Folks, you're gonna love what we've got for you right now. 2 years ago, or maybe even 3 years ago, the amazing folks at David's Cookies created a special configuration just for me for the Monday night show. This year, we are gonna premiere it once again on the first Friday show. They did it again. They have put together my favorites for the season. You're looking at the original crumb cake, the cheesecake brownie, best of, most popular, and over a pound of the ginger molasses cookies. Not ginger snaps. These are moist and soft and Moorish and delicious. Folks, if you were able to get these in the past couple of years, I'd love to talk to you. Give me a call on 1-866-376-8255. As usual, it is a special edition. There's only 2,300 for the entire country. One of the nice things about this is that for the entertaining that we're going to be doing, for the friends and family and loved ones that are coming over, we will bake these fresh. We will deliver these fresh. You can freeze them. If you want to freeze them, you can freeze them and bring them out on Christmas morning if you want a little something or a little bite to eat, but you get them in their best form. That means they're not sat on a shelf forever and a day. Now, when you piece it all together of how much the original crumb cake, the cheesecake brownie, the over a pound of ginger molasses cookies, my favorite, when you add it all up, you're basically looking at 14 for the cookies, 23 for the brownie, 23 for the crumb cake. It's $60, and that doesn't even take into account the shipping on each one of those. Today, we're gonna do it all for less than $15 on a flex pay. Kerry Miletto is here.
Hello.
Direct from the award winners themselves.
Yes.
We love this company.
But listen, you said the right thing. I was sitting over here listening to the diffuser, and then I thought to myself, think of this moment. Your diffuser comes, it's on. You're sitting there, you're completely relaxed, and then all of a sudden you just take a bite of your cookie or your crumb cake. I'm sorry, that makes me happy. Like, that just, it gives you a full experience. So yes, we are giving you, it's actually 4.75 pounds. So it's just over 4.5 pounds of goodies that you're getting. So let's go through each one. So one of those boxes of your 3 is going to have our original crumb cake. Now, our original crumb cake comes in a full tray for you. So what you're getting, if you wanted, is to cut it up into 4 pieces. But even if we do 4 pieces, please look at that in my hand.
Huge.
Huge. So you can get so many servings out of this. I would actually serve this in 4s and actually do this like after a meal. But the reason people love our crumb cakes and the reason why you put this in this selection is because the pound at the bottom is super duper soft, and our cinnamon streusel topping we do not skimp on. Then we take powdered sugar all over the top to finish it off. And my favorite way to enjoy this is just to warm it ever so slightly. If you want, you could do it in the oven just for a couple minutes, but if you want to, 10 seconds in the microwave, and it brings it right like it just came out of the oven. So look at that, it's just totally falling apart in my hands. I love that because it tells me it's not hard. No. It's not, you know, a lot of times if you get crumb cakes, they can be very just dry. Like, and you're kind of going through it, and you have to dip it in the coffee. You don't have to dip this in coffee, although it is a nice experience.
It's a nice extra.
Yes, it is.
The nice
full tray of that.
You'll feel the quality when you touch it. You'll taste the quality when you take a bite. These are the expensive ones, though. I mean, these ginger molasses cookies, this is 100% butter, folks. They do not skimp whatsoever. I want you to buy these for the ginger molasses and then say, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? I got the cheesecake brownie with this. I got the incredible original crumb cake. Now, we're thinking gift ideas, of course, because we can give one to the teacher, we can give one to the mailman, one to the next door neighbor.
Correct, yeah.
But ultimately, David's Cookies, who are kosher dairy certified, these are, you know, the folks that have been around for so many years that have really raised the game of everybody in this business because they use the freshest of ingredients. Their taste is just, you can't even compare it to anybody else. I'd love to send this to you. We don't have any presentations in the Monday night show just because, you know, again, it's a Monday night show exclusive, but they can't do this for anybody else or certainly have it as a mainstay online because it's too expensive a product to keep doing at that price. Remember, it's $60 and that's conservative. For the Monday night show exclusive, they do it for $29 and free shipping with everyone dialing in. Steve, would you say 1,800 or 1,700 left? Okay, about 1,600 left is telling me. It's nice to try new things as well, isn't it?
Oh my gosh, yes. And that's why we're doing 3 completely separate things.
Yeah.
So maybe you love crumb cakes and maybe someone else in the house is gonna love these ginger molasses cookies. You're getting 18 ounces or a full dozen of ginger molasses. And the way we do ours, it's got butter, ginger, and molasses. So I like that you said it's not a snap.
No.
It's very soft, it's very chewy, yet crispy on the outside, which is, so you want that crunch on the outside, but you want that nice, soft inside. And as soon as I rip into this, you can smell the holidays. That's how I feel about ginger molasses. And that's probably why you love it so much.
It's my favorite.
I just totally feel like this is the holidays right here. So you're getting a full dozen of those. Then we're moving to the brownies.
Oh, look at this.
A full tray. Let's talk brownies. Full tray of cheesecake brownies. Now, we don't make just any cheesecake at David's. We make New York style cheesecake that we pipe throughout our already famous and well-known chocolate brownies. So here, as we move my finger through here, you can see the reason. Look at that. It's like, okay, so basically that is like almost like a fudge.
Yeah.
That's kind of why I love our brownies. So they're so moist, they're so soft. And then that piping, I'm gonna break into that so you can see of that cheesecake. We actually pipe an entire layer of New York style cheesecake throughout. So if you're a cheesecake lover, you are going to flip over this.
Yeah, you really will. And these are the flavors that really have propelled David's Cookies to be #1 out there. The nice thing is that you just get so much, because I think this time of year, you know, we always have those unexpected visits, or, you know, it's cold outside, we get in, we want a little something. We want something to satisfy our sweet tooth, but we also want to make sure that we are tasting the best of the best. You know, a lot of us, we go and we spend a lot of money on crumb cakes, on cheesecake brownies, and we don't realize that it has been sat on that shelf for a long time.
So I was at David's in June, so I go several times a year, and what's really fun, and that you may not realize, is so many of these things are made by hand. We are really active in making sure that the quality is there. We're active in making sure that everything comes out fresh, and then it's shipped out right away. So I actually was watching as it came out of the oven, then we would slide it over to the cooling station, then it's automatically packed and shipped. And last time I was there, they had a whole bunch of you know, boxes that were sitting there, and I said, well, what's happening to these? And they said, they're going in the garbage. And I said, what? And they said, well, we can't ship them today, so they're not getting shipped.
There you go.
So that's how much we take that into account. Here is the piping on the brownies that I was talking about. Now, our chocolate is a freshly melted down chocolate. We do not add, like, do mixes.
No.
We don't add water, none of that. Everything that we do, again, look, we're even making that design by hand. That's why we've been in business for so long. That's why we've been here now for 15 years. And that's why we love that you keep coming back, because you do taste the difference. And the reason we're taking great care in making sure that what you're getting is so delicious, of course you would want to have some more. So here again is that crumb cake. You're getting a full tray of that. And so that you can see what a full tray really looks like, I'm going to pop over there in just a second. You know, you can take this and you can break this down. If you look here, look what we've done here. We just take a cake stand, we've actually cut it into pieces, we've circled it around. You can look like you went to a high-end bakery, right? And you bought these when all you did was just cut up your David's and put it on a cake stand.
So much food.
Right? And then you're getting all these cookies, so you can go ahead and do the same thing, put the cookies out. So to your point, this may be something you want to share, and you want to bring it to the office, bring it to your boss, bring it to that person who does your nails. Maybe it's somebody you deal with in business all year long, and you just want to say thank you. Or maybe you just want to have it at home for those moments you decide to sneak away with it.
Amy, you got to take a bite of that.
Michael Jackson's entered the room.
You got it. Which one are you going to take a bite of?
I don't know. You know, today was my cheat day.
Oh, cheat away, please.
You know what? I like that you brought that up. When I cheat...
Oh my God, that's like fudge.
I want to cheat right, and this is the way to cheat right.
What is this that I'm eating that is just heaven?
Cheesecake brownie. I know.
They should never have gone. That's ridiculously good.
Okay, so...
Oh my gosh, this is good.
Just to be clear, though, this is the only chance of the entire year to order it.
This is good.
I told you. I said, when I do a special with David's...
I've never tried this.